Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showcasing how to use my loading bar utility, I guess. I don't really know what to call it. It's like a progress bar or a loading bar or something. It's basically just a boss bar you can display in a subtitle, the action bar, or the title. Let me show you how that looks real quick. It has all 16 colors supported by Minecraft's formatting codes, which also means black is supported and it shows nothing. But as you can see, we have blue, green, aqua, red, and so on. It's all 16 colors. The standard Minecraft formatting codes, I will have a link in the description down below to the Minecraft Wiki formatting code page, so you can see exactly what those colors are, or you can just see what colors corresponding here, and it's from 0 to 15. Sorry about my cough. I am still sick. I've been sick for about a week, and it's driving me crazy, but, whatever. But you can set the color by just doing color here and then whatever color you want. You can also set the position. 1 is action bar, 2 is subtitle, and 3 is title. Let me go ahead and turn this off. As you can see, 3 is title right there. To set the score, the maximum score, you want to use set total, and then that is what it is going to be out of. So let's do like 100, and if I go ahead and turn this on and set my position to 1 again, as you can see, it's running about half as slow as the previous time. And then to set where it is currently, you just want to set the score current, and then that is how far along it is. Right now I have something that just adds 1 to the score every tick that I have this on, as well as actually running the display function. You need to run the display function every tick you want the actual bar to be displayed, or you can just update it every once in a while if you have your title times set long enough, or whatever. That's pretty much how you use it. Let's go ahead and switch over to the functions. Let's actually start by looking at the resource pack. I will have both the I'll have both the resource pack and the data pack packaged together in a download below. I'll probably have it in a GitHub repository with all of the usage data for you there. But then we have the we have the font file here, which is this. This uses private use characters EC40 to ECA3. And then the actual font texture is a 1000 by 1000 texture of all of the actual progress bars from 0 to 100 all the way full. So that's the actual texture. Let's go ahead and switch over to the functions and how this works. Let's start out with the display function, which starts out by doing some calculation. We take and we set this bar score right here to 100. It's already 100, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference there. Then we multiply that by the current score and then divide it by a total. Basically, that allows us to get a percentage score of what current is out of total. So we get, excuse me, we get basically a score of 0 to 100. And then we run this function here, which is entity, and we summon an armor stand with a specific UUID. This is just so I can run selectors on it and not actually have to use an @e selector, which is really inefficient, especially nowadays. And I summon it onto a team. As you can see, it actually summons into the void because sometimes the marker, or invisible I mean, doesn't actually make the armor stand invisible for the first tick of its existence. So I just have it summoning down there so you don't see it ever really. And then I will display a bar based on number. Let's go ahead and look at this function here. This is a tree, a function tree that will run a specific function based on a score range. Let's look at 10 to 19 here. This modifies that armor stand that I summoned. I am using the UID as the selector, and I set the custom name to a character. And that character is the bar texture. So after I set that, I then go ahead and add a color to the team that it's summoned on. And this is done every tick just in case you want to display different colors over time, or different players have different colors, because you can call this function multiple times in the same game tick to display different bars on different players if you want to. Let's go ahead and look at these color functions. Basically, just based on the color score, this right here trees off in the same manner, just with smaller numbers. This is almost the most efficient way. I could do it slightly more efficiently. It's just I would only gain, on average, like 1/3 of a function more efficient, and it's just not worth the extra effort, because most of the time it'll still run the same amount of functions. But whatever, that's optimization talk, no one cares. But based on the score, I set the color of the team that it's on, and then once I'm done handling the entity, I then, based on the score, run a title on a player with a specific tag. If you want to show the bar to the player, you have to have a tag displayed, or a tag to display it on that player, and it is the show loading bar tag. And then I'm just displaying that entity selector there, and that displays the name in the team color. And then once I'm done, I kill the entity, because I don't need it anymore. So yeah, that's how it works. I will have a link to a GitHub repository in the description down below with more coherent information on how to use this and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.